Hey there, Reed here. I'm in my backyard, zone 1, up to my chicken coop area. And today I'm preparing to hang a bunch of paintings at my local credit union. So in preparation for that, here I am bordering these hugel beds with stone. Now, I've got some kids. Some of them are pretty young, 2 and 4. And they'll be 3 and 5 over the summer. But I really want to bring their awareness to, the notion of don't step in the bed. And, this isn't finished yet. Obviously, you can see there's a bunch of rock on that backside that's not there. But as my wife walks up here, to her office, she will then see a nicer thing. And some of you know, maybe some guys out there are into this, but ladies in particular seem like they're all about that notion of I want something that looks nice. So I'm hoping that those rocks will add to that crisp garden bed looking thing. All those rocks just came from a landscape. We have a really rocky landscape. And this is my third bed. I don't know if I made a video about that, but I talked about earlier in the winter wanting to get these 3 beds made. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they match up this summer for production wise. Will we have better production? It was kind of like ridiculously slim production this past year, and that was based off of adding almost nothing to the ground. I had like a little bit of manure, but these hugel beds have, along with the rotten logs and sticks and such in there. As you can hear the chickens in the background, they get a bunch of chicken manure. That chicken manure has somewhere in the vicinity of 10% biochar in it. And then I've got some spent grain from a client who keeps sheep, and that bed there has a couple dead rats and some rabbit guts in it. And then there's compost from a not amazing compost pile that a tenant left on the land here. And as I added the soil back into it, the straw or mulch grass that you can see on there, I did a layer of dirt and then a layer of that spent mulch grass, and a layer of dirt and a layer of the mulch grass, and I kept doing that. This way there's a lot of extra. Oh, and I have seaweed in both of these up front beds. This little tiny back bed here, I don't know if you can see that very well. The seaweed is actually mixed in with the chicken manure. I do that like every 3rd to 5th layer of bedding I put down. I just go to the sea and get a few buckets of seaweed and toss that in there. When I took the manure out from the holding chamber after having cleaned out the coop, I couldn't see any of it in there. So that's exciting to know that it's broken down a whole bunch. And all that's going to create a lot of porosity to the soil. You can see that like the ground is pretty serious clay going on here. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how well the water infiltration takes place and how well the crops do and how much watering we need to do of it. I got some extra water for the chickens here, and this IBC container that you can probably see there is going to have some aquaponic action in it. Let's probably get that project going in March or so. And that's my excitement for you today. I want to say thanks for showing up to the video today. Again, if you want to see my artwork, you can go to my website, bendingreeds.com. There's a link in the description for that. If you want to buy any of the art, that's totally great. If you just want a print of it and you want to buy a print, you can let me know, and I can get that created for you. I'm curious what the interest is in that. And I have a challenge from a friend of selling music. So if you want to check out my music, I have a new album that will be coming out. I'm not sure the release date yet, but at least in February, if not before January is over. And so get ready for that. Again, you can check out my music through my website, bendingreeds.com. You could also go to Bandcamp and check it out there, which is bendingreeds.bandcamp.com. With that, thanks for watching. Have too much fun.